Today, I want to use these parts and tools to make a camera stand to mount my tiny clip-on camera to the bouldering wall. At the same time, I'm also experimenting with a design that doesn't wobble too much if it's a tall stand. I'll see what I come up with next. I'm starting with an angle bend that will run the length of the stand. It's possible to use the edge of a table to do this bend, but since I have a sheet metal bender I made in a previous video, I'm using that. The angle bend through the length of the stand is meant to stiffen the main body for its entire length. I'll be testing how wobbly the stand is once it's completed and the camera can be mounted. For the side that will be bolted to the wall, I'll use the tabletop to bend and flatten a section of the KYDEX. The bent section has to be large enough to drill a hole for the bolt and then have enough space for my hand to twist the bolt into the bouldering wall T-nut. The opposite end is simple. I'll have to flatten about a 1-inch section that will give the clip-on camera a thin flat surface to clip on to. The KYDEX has a slippery surface, so I may need to add something with texture to where the camera clips on so it won't slide off. To do the wobble test, I'm going to hold the base of the stand firmly on the table so it can't move, then tap the camera end to see if there's any wobble. If there is, I'll then have to come up with an idea for alleviating the wobble, at least some if not completely. It's pretty obvious that the section of the stand that's causing the wobble is right at the bend between the main body and the base. What I did to provide support between the two sections is fill the bent section with goop glue. Since goop dries to a sort of hard rubber, it'll provide some dampening of the wobble. Once the glue is dry, I'll test again. The glue has dried, and in this second test, it's easy to see that the stand now wobbles a lot less than in the first test. I'm pretty sure the stand is now stable enough to produce stable videos. Here's an example of a video I captured using this new stand. It's not the best composition of a shot, but I was more interested in testing the field of view and how far from the subject the Insta360 needs to be. The stand takes about 15 seconds to screw into one of many T-nuts built into the bouldering wall, and it's extremely stable while capturing video. I'll be practicing a lot more, trying to find the best way to use this new stand. If you have any suggestions for composition, leave them in the comments below. If you also have any questions or comments, also leave them in the comment section down below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.